Hello. Oh, we're live. Oh my goodness. Right. 4 minutes to go. And just share it with everybody. Make sure everybody has. So what we're doing today is we're counting and clapping. Counting and clapping. So start clapping. Start practicing your clapping. Let's see how we do on this. And I'm going to be a bit further away today anyway, because I won't be sitting here for counting and clapping, because we're not going to be stomping as well. So that'll make grown-ups happy. Ooh, you know, practice your stomping. So let's see, go and share it to a page, and it's going on the Bubbly Maths page. Here we go. It's working this time. It wasn't working before. I fixed it. Count, clap, and stomp. Count, whoopsie, clap, and stomp. Numbers for early years. Numbers for early years. Whoopsie. There you go. Post. That's posted there. And then we're going to start do that with me and not with Bubbly Maths, because I'm me. I'm Caroline. Start. Let's see if this works this time. Everything just stopped working before. It was just like went and I couldn't make it work. It was terrible. It was terrible. Making maths fun for kids of all ages. No, not in a group. I want to share it on my timeline so that my friends can see how much fun we're having counting and clapping. Counting, clapping, and stomping. Clapping and stomping. 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 Start. Boom. Right, that's a watch party, so I can see who's on and who isn't. And if, oh, we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. I've got to wait just a little bit longer before we start. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can get one on here so that ¿Dónde estamos? If I go here, no, yes, there we go. Making maths fun. Boom. Okay, let's see if I can see the live there, and hopefully see comments. And there we go. No, that's the toilet roll challenge. No, that's the toilet roll challenge. Why don't they show me the live? I don't understand. It's, oh, there it is. There it is. I can see if somebody's commenting now. Yay. And somebody's commenting here. Well, hooray. Right. Okay. We are going to now put the zoom on, make the zoom small so we can see what else is happening. And make the zoom small there. And I can see the comments. And I can see what I'm doing so that we know what we're doing. So we're going to stomp and clap and count. And that's what we're going to do. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Right, can't see my head. Bring it up a little bit. That's, okay, ready? Right, stomping, clapping, and counting. So, start. Let's pretend you're really, really, really little and you're just learning how to count. And so if you've got any really, really little people in your house, you can help them learn how to count, and you can help them learn how to count. They already know how to clap usually, so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep going. And then even if they don't know how to count yet, you can still put their hands together and go 1, 2, and you count 3, 4. And if you do it all the time, counting but everything, then they will soon become just as good as you at counting. Another thing you can do is move around, stomping 1, 2, whoops, maybe 1 per foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what are we doing there? Okay, well, when they're little, they're just going 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you're a bit older, what you can do there is you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And make a big noise every other time. So whenever you use the same leg, then you make a big noise. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can add your hands to it. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You can count as high as you like. See if you can count all the way to 100. Counting, clapping on every second number. And then you can think of other numbers you can clap on. What if you wanted to clap on 5? Let's see. 1, 2, is that right? 1, 1. Oh, I'm starting on the other leg. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's interesting. I'm only clapping on certain numbers. I'm only clapping on 10s and numbers that end with 5. Did you notice that? That's odd. Maybe we could start doing something else. So you can count in all the different ways with all the different numbers that you are ready to. And then when you've got all those, then do another number. If you think you can do all the numbers between 1 and 5, then do 6. So let's just do 6 now, because it's a bit, well, no, you know what? I'm going to do 7 because that is a little bit hard for me. And I like doing things that are a little bit hard for me so that I get better at them. Okay, ready? Right, here we go. Oh, Yvette. See if Yvette will join us. Yvette, can you join us? Can you?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Oh my gosh, please.
Oh, she's found them. She's found them. Right. She can't join us. She can't join us. Never mind. It was worth a go. Here we go. I'm going to go for 7 because 7 is a little bit, even now, because I didn't do this when I was little like you. I didn't do this when I was little like you. So now I've got to learn now. I'm learning all this now. I can do my maths. I'm an engineer. But you know what? It was a lot harder to become an engineer because I didn't have all this called number sense. Can you say number sense? Number sense, right. Okay, here we go. You ready? Ooh, who here can do the 7s with me? Now, if you're very little, you can just play along. Just play along, okay? I'm going to use my brain to do the 7s and you just dance along with me. And if you've got some older learners at home with you, they can do it and maybe they'll be like me. They'll have to work out, wait a minute, am I supposed to clap and stomp now? Or you have to see what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my goodness, that is quite a challenge. I'm going to have a go at that because then I'm going to have to really think about when I'm going to be stomping and clapping. Now you might be really thinking about when to stomp or clapping when you're doing 3s. And each one of us is at a different place in our learning. And that's perfect because each one of us learns in our own time. So let's see, should we do one more time? Let's start from the beginning and just do a whole sequence, starting with counting in 1s. You ready? Now we're going to add something. We're going to add something extra. We're going to add something extra. We can do stomping. We can also do sitting. You can sit on the floor. I'm going to sit on a chair. So I'm going to start by sitting and I'm going to do it in 1s first. Oh boy, what have I just said? So I could do simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy. We can count a stomp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy. What if we count and stomp and get up and get down? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm not stomping. I'm just getting up and down. I'm not doing the stomping as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of work. Now, what about in 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's do it in fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be clapping as well, aren't I? 1, 2, no, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can get your number patterns and learn a lot more about numbers and get your exercise all at the same time. Now there is one last thing. Now this is once you've worked it out a bit more, we're going to change it. We're going to, instead of counting, we're going to start whispering. Right, you ready? Except for the numbers that we're going to say loud. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then, and keep going all the way up to 100. And see if you can spot something special about the numbers when you're counting in twos. Then we can count in threes. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's go to fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 20. You could write down the numbers if you can write yet, or you can write the amount of dots. You can write how many dots you're counting. You could do that maybe with a sheet and write how many dots you're counting. Depending if you know your numbers, if you know what your numbers look like, you can write them down just for a few of them to see if you've got any patterns going. You're looking for patterns, you're looking for what looks the same and what looks different when you start writing them down, or if you think about it, what's the same and what's different, what keeps coming up, what numbers keep coming up again and again and again and again. That's what we're looking for. And maybe which numbers don't come up, like if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 16, 20. To look at the last number that you write down every time. It can be you're grown up or your older person can write down all the numbers and look at the last number, the unit number, the very, very last one that you write down, and see what numbers happen often and maybe what numbers don't ever happen. And finally, the very last thing we're going to do is, instead of whispering, we're not even going to whisper. It's called skip counting. We're going to do that. I'm going to pretend I'm skipping. Skip, 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 skip. No, I'm not. I'm going to sit here. And I'm going to skip count. Instead of counting all the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're not even going to whisper them anymore. We're just going to be silent. Ready? 2, 4. I whispered it. Bubbles, bubbles, Caroline. Ready? Ready. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh my goodness, that was a brain gym. Oh my goodness, can we do that for threes? Ooh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, woo, 24. And let's do it. You can do it for all the numbers you want to do it for, but only do it when you're ready to do it, okay? So get good at 1, 2s and get good at 3s, get good at 5s, and then start with the 4s. So keep adding on to it every time you get really good at it. And if you can go all the way to, well, it depends. If you're 4, then go to 10. If you're 6, I think you can go all the way to 100. And if you can be really incredibly amazing, you can go to 200 or 150. Just give it a go, see what happens. Now, what else can we do? We can do 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. I think I did that too quickly. Yeah, it's not as easy as it seems if you keep the rhythm going. And then, of course, eventually you'll be able to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and just count like that. And that's what we're aiming for. And then after that, we're going to keep learning and keep learning and keep learning. Once you've got that, we learn more things about how all the numbers fit together and what happens when you do jiggery pokery. We want to do jiggery pokery with numbers. Say that after me, jiggery pokery, because jiggery pokery is fun. And when you can do jiggery pokery with numbers, you can have so much more fun with numbers. That's it for today. So get your grown-ups too. All of these videos are going to go on the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. So if you want to look at them again and again and again and again, get your grown-ups to subscribe to the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. That's YouTube. The link's in the link. Just get them to follow the link. It'll be put in the comments. And then there's the Maths Toys YouTube channel. And that is going to have a lot of the same activities, but different. And they're going to be very useful to grown-ups. And then they can do those activities with you. And that will help you be better and better and find maths more and more fun and make maths fun. So we're finding the games in maths and the maths in, the maths in games. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. That's London time, 11 if you're in Cape Town or anywhere in South Africa and in Western Europe. And everyone else, get your grown-ups to work out what time it is. Because, well, if you're in New York City, that's quite early. That's 5 o'clock in the morning. But you can do the replays. Yay for replays! And if you do have requests around the world for me to do these lives at another time of day, well, I suppose we'll see what we can do. But there's YouTube. That's why we've got YouTube. Hooray for YouTube. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you very much. And I'll see you later. Tomorrow, even. Right, now where have I got this? I've forgotten because I did this differently today than other times. I've got to go and find this here, find that there, and found it. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.